Assalamu alaikum, we are the group 6. In this video, we will be presenting our topic, which is all about dance. So, what is a dance? Dance is a form of art where people use their bodies to move in patterns that follow a beat or rhythm, with movements that are planned and arranged on purpose. It is different from ordinary or everyday movement because it is intentional, expressive, and meaningful. In dance, movements are not random. They are carefully combined spatially, in space, dynamically with energy, and rhythmically with time, so that they flow together beautifully. Dance is often used to express emotions, tell stories, celebrate traditions, or communicate ideas without using words. There are five elements of dance. One is the body element. The body element describes how the dancer's body moves. It focuses on what part of the body is moving, such as the arms, legs, head, or whole body. What actions are being performed, like bending, stretching, jumping, or turning, and how the body is aligned and balanced. In dance, the body is the main tool, used to express ideas and emotions. A dancer must be aware of posture, control, and coordination to perform movements properly. For example, a dancer raises both arms, bends the knees, and turns around. Next is the space. Space refers to the area where the dance is performed. It focuses on how the dancer uses the space around them. This includes direction, forward, backward, sideways, size of movement, big or small, focus where the dancer is looking, distance, near or far from others, level, high, medium or low, and elevation, jumping or staying on the ground. Proper use of space makes a dance more organized. For instance, a dancer moves forward, then steps backward and travels in a circle across the stage. We also have time. Time in dance refers to when and how movements happen. It includes elements such as beat, rhythm, duration, meter, and speed, fast or slow. Dancers must move in sync with the music or rhythm to create a smooth performance. Time also affects the mood of the dance. For example, a dancer performs three quick steps, followed by one slow step, repeating the pattern with the music. Next is energy. Energy in dance describes how movement is performed and how force is used, controlled, and released through the body, which is also known as dynamics. It shows the quality of movement, whether it is strong or light, smooth or sharp, controlled or free. These elements focuses on how the dancers directs energy in their body and how they express it outward through their actions. Energy is important because it gives feeling, emotion, and life to the dance. Example, a dancer makes a strong, sharp movement, then follows it with a soft, flowing motion. Lastly is relationship. Relationship refers to how the dancer connects with others, objects, or the environment. This includes how a dancer relates to another dancer, such as in partner or group dances, to objects like props, or to the stage and objects. It also involves awareness of spacing and coordination with others. For instance, two dancers hold hands, move side by side, and then separate while staying in sync with each other.
Now we're going to talk about forms and types of dance in the Philippines. During the contemporary period, folk dance companies continued to perform Filipino adaptations of dances from Europe and United States. These dances include fandango, habanera, jota, mazurka, rigodon, polka, sotish, valse, and other quadrille dances. Ballet companies also flourish as well as groups who specialize in jazz and modern dance. These forms and types are further discussed below. One of the dances is folk dances. These refer to the dances that are developed and performed together by ordinary people. Folk dances include ceremonial, combative, courtship, exorcism, funeral, game, torture, comic, and religious dances. One of the folk dances is courtship and wedding dances. A courtship dance is ceremonial dance which involves a male pursuing the female. The courtship dance is typically performed during special occasions. Examples of courtship dances are kumintang and kuratsa. Wedding dances, on the other hand, are performed by newlyweds. This performance aims to celebrate relationships that have been newly formed by the couple, these families, and relatives. Examples of wedding dances are Mascota in Cagayan and Isabela, and Pantomina in Bicol. Next is game dances. These folk dances are usually acted for fun but have a set of rules and structure, usually done in informal social gatherings. These dances also play to test the skills of the dancers. Next is martial dances. Martial dance, this type of folk dance is combative in nature and it is used to enact a battle. Martial dances may exhibit an armed execution or confrontation using arms or weapons. The Langka of Samal is a good example of martial dance.
I'm going to continue explaining about the parts of folk dance. I'll start with the mimetic dance. So what is mimetic dance? Mimetic dance is a type of dance that imitates or tells a story through movements. Dancers use gestures, facial expressions, and body actions to copy people, animals, nature, or daily activities. It is often used to communicate ideas or emotion without words. Example of mimetic dance is tinikling. Tinikling imitates the movements of birds avoiding bamboo traps. Another example is itikitik. Itikitik is a type of dance where dancers imitate duck movements. Next is ritual dancing. Ritual dancing is performed for religious, spiritual, or ceremonial purposes. These dances are often done to honor gods, celebrate important events, or ask for blessing like good harvest, healing, or protection. Example of ritual dancing is Anti-Antihan Festival dance, performed in honor of the Santo Niño. Another example is Kadal Tahu. Kadal Tahu is a Thanksgiving dance for good harvest. Now let's move on to social dancing. Social dancing are performed for fun, recreation, and social interaction. These dances are usually done during gatherings, parties, or celebration and are meant to bring people together. Examples of social dancing are cha-cha, waltz, tango, swing, and salsa. Now let's move on to the last part of the folk dances, which is the song dance. Song dance combines singing and dancing at the same time. The performer expresses the meaning of the song through movements, making the performance more lively and expressive. Example of song dance is Maglalatik. Maglalatik includes rhythm, music, and storytelling. Another example is musical theater dance. Musical theater dance is where the performers sing and dance at the same time.
Hello everyone. Today, I'll be discussing ballet and its different types, specifically modern ballet, opera ballet, and folkloric ballet. What is ballet? Ballet is a form of theatrical dance where a story or plot is combined with dancing, music, and stage design. It is not just about movements, but also about expressing emotions and telling a story through performance. Ballet also refers to a specific style and technique of dance that is taught in formal dance schools. Over time, ballet has developed into different forms, including modern ballet, opera ballet, and folkloric ballet. Let's start with modern ballet. Modern ballet uses the basic techniques of classical ballet, but it focuses on presenting contemporary or modern themes. It is more flexible compared to traditional ballet. In modern ballet, dancers may use techniques from modern dance such as bound and rebound, contraction and release, It also allows more natural movements, making it less strict and more expressive. Next is opera ballet. Opera ballet is a type of dance that is performed as part of an opera. This means that the dance is combined with singing, music, and dramatic storytelling. There is also something called rock opera ballet, which started in the 1970s. It is a modern version that combines ballet with rock music, making it more contemporary and appealing to newer audiences. Lastly, we have folkloric ballet. Folkloric ballet is based on the culture and traditions of ordinary people. It takes stories, styles, and movements from different cultures and transforms them into a ballet performance. This type of ballet helps preserve cultural heritage while adapting it to a modern stage. So it is both traditional and contemporary at the same time. To sum it up, ballet is a powerful art form that combines dance, music, and storytelling. Its different types, modern ballet, opera ballet, and folkloric ballet, show how it can evolve and adapt across time and cultures. That's all for my part. Thank you for listening.
Now I'm gonna talk about modern dance. Modern dance, this refers to a dance form that emerged during the 20th century. This dance form is still considered theatrical, but it veers away from the technique and style of ballet. Modern dance started in the 20th century. It's more free and expressive compared to ballet. Although it still looks theatrical, like a performance, it doesn't strictly follow ballet rules and techniques. Modern dance is about expressing feelings and ideas through freer movements. Other forms of modern dance. Aerobic dance. This is primarily dancing to the tune of popular music with the purpose of increasing consumption of oxygen over a long period of time. This is dancing to popular music. Its main purpose is exercise, especially to improve breathing and stamina. It helps the body use more oxygen over time. Aerobic dance, dancing for fitness and health. Vaudeville dancing. This form of dancing used to be popular during the American period. It included popular dances from the United States and Philippine folk dances. Vaudeville dancing, when combined with mime, singing of ballads and acrobatics, offers a perception of life during those times in a satirical way. However, the popularity of this vaudeville act became confined in provincial festas and TV and in television and radio variety shows. This became popular during the American period in the Philippines. It combines dance, singing, acting, mime, and acrobatics. It often shows life in a funny or satirical way. Today, it's mostly seen in festas, TV, and radio shows. In short, vaudeville is like a variety show with dancing and entertainment. Jazz dance. This dance form uses African dance techniques like isolation of individual human body parts, rhythm, and polycentrism. Later, movements from other social dances were fused into jazz. Nowadays, there are people who are into modern jazz, which is a mix of original jazz dance and steps from dances during the second half of the 20th century. Comes from African dance styles. Uses techniques like isolation, moving one body part at a time, rhythm and strong beats. Modern jazz mixes older jazz steps with newer styles. In short, jazz dance is energetic, rhythmic, and expressive. Polynesian and Tahitian dances. These dances began from the people living in the Polynesian chain, which comprised of 7 major island groups in the southern part of the Pacific Ocean. These dances, such as hula, were introduced in the Philippines during the late 1950s. Originated from islands in the Pacific Ocean, Polynesia. Example, hula dance. Introduced in the Philippines around the late 1950s. In short, these dances tell stories using graceful body and hand movements. Lastly, tap dance. This is a dance which entails tapping with toes and heels to generate rhythmic patterns. It involves tapping shoes on the floor, uses the toes and heels to create sound and rhythm. Tap dance is dancing that makes music with your feet.